Hello, chat. Where am I? Here I am. I got done with work, like, what was that, like an hour and a... I got done with work at, like, 3:30, so I'm a little bit tired. And I'm hungry, so I have a Hot Pocket. Um, so if I'm a little bit... What did Nightbot just do? Hang on. Nightbot did something. What did Nightbot? What? Oh my god, where is chat moderation? No. Logs. What the fuck? Bro, that's not. Okay. Chatbot or Nightbot was being stupid. Nightbot was being stupid. Sorry about that. You're fine. How am I doing? I am doing good. I have a Hot Pocket. And if I'm not super lively today, it is because I got done with work and I am a little bit tired. Oh my god. There's a lot of cords in the way. I have to fucking... And then, where's... Oh my god. I really have to, like, fucking... I just hit my mic. Hello, Informal Eagle. I am a little bit tired today, so I might not be as, like, entertaining as I am on my days off. And I'm very hungry, so I have a Hot Pocket. So... Ow, I bit my lip. I keep hitting the table and my microphone. I am all sorts of whacked up. What kind of Hot Pocket? It's the ham and cheese kind. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's just ham and cheese Hot Pocket. Nothing special. I probably shouldn't have put my plate in the sink, but too late now. What did we do yesterday? I can't really remember. Chat was so crazy. Oh, we did the first half of the, Steel Samurai trial. And then we did the second investigation for it. And now we are about to do the second half of the trial. What? I just selected no. Oh my god, I am so out of it. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? I'm not unhappy, I'm just out of it. Oh. Oh, nothing. Ehehe. Wow. I'm almost done with my Hot Pocket, guys. Big deal, big celebration. Ow, what the fuck? The cheese is hot. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. That corner would burn. Oh. I don't know if anyone cares about this, but I enabled, like, text-to-speech messages for, like, tipping, and I think also bits. It was either bits or subs, I don't remember. But I enabled TTS. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. I can't get over the fact that people, like, use the emotes that I made. It is so cool. Oh, I put my hand in front of my face so my model went weird. Oops. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. Oh, 'cause murder trial. Redeem hydrate. I always drink a lot of water on the days that I work because I have to do a lot of physical labor and I get very thirsty. But I still have I got my Shy Lily shaker cup because funny. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. You've survived. Not dead. Thank God. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should, what? I'm kind of out of it. We should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Indeed. Something overlooked? Yeah, like when you, like, overlooked me having sex with your mom. Ooh, got 'em. That was the most unenthusiastic joke like that I think anyone has ever told. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Is it illegal to watch your, like, a family member have sex with someone? I know it's illegal to have sex with a family member, but you know what? I don't even think I really want to know. I need water. Aw, the kitten is munching on her food. So cute. I don't know. Oh my god, I am fucking struggling to, like, process things. And I'm cold. I'm fucking sitting on my hoodie. Oh my god, you can fucking... That's my zipper. Jeez. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. What? Whatever. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Voyeurism exists, so kinda. I suppose if you just, like, accidentally walk in on someone, that's probably not illegal, but, like, actually, like, watching it, maybe? I don't know. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. But what? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Observing or recording someone committing a sexual act where you don't have consent to watch is illegal. I mean, if you have consent, I guess maybe if it's like someone in your family, it would still probably be illegal now that I think about it. There's probably something like that. Whatever. Hi, Zelda. Why are you just under the table meowing at me? My cat's just looking at me from under a chair. And off she goes. An unexpected fact. What? Again, I just woke up and this is what I'm doing. I think someone else said that they had just woken up. I cannot read. Oh my god. Damn, okay, this is bugging me now. I cannot read after work, apparently. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Am I okay? I'm fine. I just got off work, I got off work at 3:30 CST. So that's like, what? Like 1.5 hours ago, so I'm kind of tired, I'm kind of out of it, but I wanted to stream. I gotta put in the effort now, so I can, if I put in the effort now, I'll grow faster, in theory, and then I'll be able to make this my job sooner, so then I'm not nearly as tired all the time, and I'm not, fucking up my body. Because, I'm actually disabled. I've said that a couple times. I am physically disabled, and my job is, way too physically stressful on me. So, so you're showing up to court out of it seems legit. It's fine. I'm sure every lawyer does this. It's fine. It's fine. Will I fail this trial? We'll see. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Oh, other people. Okay, yeah. Yep. I get it. Very well. You may call your first witness Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. No, it's gonna be... Oh, I thought it was gonna be the kid. The Prosin... The Prosin? What the fuck is a Prosin? I'm about to say generic tip number 2, take breaks because you won't want to keep going if you get burnt out. That is true. That is why I have given myself Sunday, Monday, and Saturday. Those are my days off. But am I truly getting days off if I have to work really long shifts those days? Not really. Yeah, I'm essentially asking to be burnt out, but it's fine. It's fine. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Zelda, was that you or was that a car? I guess she is technically a car. Meme term for cat, she's a car. Oh god, it's him. Yup, it's the okay. Okay, my tits are not out, so I don't need to put them away. But maybe he'll be attracted to my arms. Who knows? Uh, will the witness take what? Will the witness state his name and profession? Dot dot dot. How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. Oh, this is noob. I make the Steel Samurai, noob. Rolling on the floor laughing. I need to hide more. He's not happy. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. True. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. I feel like he wouldn't do it, but the producer was suspicious. Am I, like, super attracted to her? Yes, but she might be the killer. Luckily, it's no one who will make me act up today because I won't survive my wife again. Let's hope there's no elderly women. I was at the studios around... What? I was at the studios from around 9 o'clock that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action run... Wait, but nobody, like, mentioned him, I don't think. Oh, wait. Whatever. There's nothing here. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. What the fuck? Whatever. There was a weird noise. She already took my arm and pelvic bone. I can't afford to lose anything. Oh my god. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I have to press him on stuff, I think. Because I don't... Yep. Tracking his leg, that's just the guide map. The murder weapon. Mended with duct tape. There were sleeping pills. Yep. I don't know what. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. I will press him on this. In the employee area. That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Was anyone else at the run through? Oh yeah. That security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing, lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us four. Okay. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. I get how much time? Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure Juve already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run through, see? Press him on the run through a bit. I don't know if I can. I'll see. I might just need to, like, press him on everything, because I don't really see much weird about his statement. WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Alright. Thus the limp. Which, of course, led to me missing my lunch. Rolling on the floor sobbing, I assume that means? That's what that means. Starving? Maybe, I don't know. I hear that everyone else ate their lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting. So I guess I'll press him on this. I don't know. So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak was left. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory, yeah. There was plates. There's plates in the thingy. Mr. Manella. What do you want, Sweats? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, Oh, good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. What? Why? That's... okay. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspect as much. Wait. No. What did that guy eat? He said he ate steak, but there was no bones. There's no bones on the plate, so I kind of don't think he ate a steak, but I don't know what that would have to do with anything. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I, wolfed it down then. Drool. A mental image I will carry with me to my Jeez. I think Phoenix is fat shaming him a little bit. I don't, or at least he's thinking about it. I mean, at least he's not saying it out loud, I suppose. Wait a second, there were no bones. If they took... oh, wait, yes, that does contradict his testimony. I'll press him on that a little bit more. We were until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Yes, press him. You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not one, Sweats. What's he... What's he sweating so much? I wonder if only I had an... Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops. Rolling on the floor laughing. Why are you laughing about that? Glad to see you survived barely. Well, Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Yes. Yes, that is true. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Irk. Hit. Oh, God. Oh, no. Edgeworth is laughing. What's this man laughing about? Are you sure? Even if the old bag comes back? I don't think she's coming back. She might, but I don't think so. Yeah. FWIW? The fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? I mean, you can only lose your pelvic bone once, right? That's... Okay. I need to see what that means. Well, I don't need to, but I will. FWIW meaning. What does this mean? For what it is worth. So for what it's worth. Okay. Yeah, I just googled it as well. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break, rolling on the floor laughing. What are you laughing about? Stop it! But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13. That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in City 1, lol. I swear that, like, the bent thingy is gonna come back. Oh my god. I swear to god. What the fuck? Band. Oh my god. That happens like every fucking stream. I need to like ban that website. Use like that will be like a banned term, I guess. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Yeah, probably not. I guess it really depends on who you are, though. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Okay, does he know where the other people were? Break. It's only 15 minutes. I guess I will... What time exactly did you take this break? Oh, that's a good question. I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30. That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio One, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. I don't think that would be possible. I think that he had to have been... We need that kid. We need that kid back. Steam, like the gaming platform? I don't think so. Can't you have the auto mod ban specific messages? Oh, I probably could do that. I mean, there were 2 plates, not 1. Yeah, I don't know. Who else is eating a steak that fast? Maybe he ate both of them. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor. Okay, he has. Okay. The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. Well... No, not necessarily. I don't think they're completely cleared. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One? Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. I do not think that... Do you claim someone from trailer... No, I don't think that they went there. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio at that time. No. They had to have killed them in Studio 2, and that's where the, bent prong thingy comes in, because that was very sharp. He even, Phoenix Wright made a point to mention to Maya to stay away from the fence because it looked sharp, and then there was a bent one, so I feel like that just makes sense. And then, there would be, the stab wound, and then you could, put the spear through it. I think that's that's probably along the lines of what happened. Because that's such, a weird detail to add if it wasn't important. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right around the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. Oh, wait. The body was discovered around 5, I think it was. And then the monkey head was moved around 4. So, yeah, they could have moved the body, and then the people found it. If you get this correct, I'm signing you up to be an official lawyer. I don't think that's how that works. But okay. But I do think that I think I'm, on the right track here. Because these are... I don't know, it's just... This just seems like what it is I'm going to make it work. The fallen Mrs. Monkey... I thought it was Mr. Monkey. Whatever. Had barred the way. Around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Miss Monkey's severed head. 2 murders took place that day. The Wind committed one against Mrs. Monkey. Okay, hear me out. Okay, I'm hearing you out. What are we hearing out, though? If it's anything like it was yesterday. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. I knew it! I knew I wasn't misremembering. Mr. Monkey. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I mean, no, not much of a point. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? I don't think so. The victim ate steak with Manila guy, hence the 2 plates. Then, as you said, he was pushed onto the spiked fence, killing him. Then once the head was moved, they put the body in Studio 1. I still don't know exactly who did it, but yeah, I don't know who it was. I have a feeling it's not Salmonella. I wouldn't be shocked if it was the other lady, the producer. Dee Vasquez, I think her name is. I think it might be her. I don't know. This guy just seems too... Something about him doesn't seem like he could commit murder. Like, he's weird for sure, but I don't think he's like... I don't think he could commit murder. Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty, Your Honor. The prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence, a witness. Oh boy. Okay, this is where they're bringing out the kid. If it was him, it would have to be an accident. She would probably do it viewing him as not doing well enough in the movie and was risking the company's future. Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see it being something like that. I don't know. I feel like this guy wouldn't... If it was Salmonella, I don't think he... I feel like he would, like, call the police or something. He doesn't seem like the type of guy to, like, frame a murder on someone else. Like, I don't think he's malicious. It's, like, weird, kind of creepy, sure, but, like, malicious, no, I don't think so. Who is the witness, Mr. Edgeworth? The kid, it was... No, they're bringing Cody into this. Oh, poor baby. Holy shit. I don't know if you heard that, but there was a very loud honk. Like a car horn. My witness saw the very moment when Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Okay, but did he actually see him get skewered? Because if we're going by my assumption where it's the fence that killed him, which I'm stuck on that. I really do think that was actually what happened. He was skewered by the fence. So it could have been like skewered the fence and then he like put he saw him use the spear and that's why he thought he saw him killing. Oh, wait a minute. He didn't even go to Studio 1 to see it. He didn't see it in there, so that already throws like a wrench in the thing and like makes what I'm saying sound a lot more true. He put the dead body in the Iron Samurai suit to hide that he was dead. Yeah, could have been something like that. Yeah, I don't know. That would actually make sense. Or the evil magistrate costume. Yeah. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... ... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? ... Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going on, or what's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. He is definitely not the murderer, though. That is for sure. He is not the murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks, Sniff. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. This one's for the kids. This one's for the kids. We saving the children with this one. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. He's so tiny. They gotta get him a step stool. Yeah. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange for a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. There. Now we can see him. He's so small. He just a baby. He just little. He baby. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness. What? Just 'cause you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. and he thought Phoenix was going to be mean. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins, and I'm in 2nd grade. He's 2nd grade. He is baby. He is little baby. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, Please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness. Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. Yeah, he ain't very gentle. He's not a very gentle person. He's not very gentle, if you catch my drift. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. Oh! What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Hello. He better not be gentle to me. Oh my god. I mean, that's what I'm saying, but we are in the, what is this, the third Ace Attorney trial? This is, the Steel Samurai. We are defending the Steel Samurai. Okay. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. What? My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. I love how Miles have the emotion and happiness of a sponge. My perfect... That's what I'm saying. He ain't gentle, that's for sure. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make note of it in the court record. He probably did. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. Witness testimony. The baby! He's so cute! I wanted to see the Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map. I should stop playing with... Whatever. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on my way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Okay, so he did not have his camera. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle, remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. True. Cross-examination. Okay, the thing that really is, like, the thing that's really getting me is that, like, he saw it happen and it didn't happen in Studio One. That is the big thing that I am, like, taking away. Can I just, like... No. Alright. I found a map on the internet. Went through the woods, off the path, so they couldn't catch me. Going for the studio. Kinda got lost for about 30 minutes. There was the Steel Samurai. I will question him... The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. Ah. Wait. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? Totally rocked right before my eyes came... Out came the bad guy. This, like, bit right here is, like, what sort of bad guy was. It was the evil magistrate, right? A person, kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Huh, he's being awfully vague. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like, he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. Wait, so this happened at the main gate. This happened at the main gate, and... Where is it? This was... Okay, hang on, wait. So... Yeah, this is the main gate. This is where Cody saw the stuff happen. Have you pressed him on the camera? I have not yet. Or the fact that he didn't have it on me. I did not press him on that, but... Okay, so this is where... Hang on, you can't see my mouse. Hang on. Hang on. Let me add my mouse just for a quick second. Can you see my mouse now? Okay, here we go. So, okay. This is, so here's where Cody saw this stuff happen. And this is where the picture of the Steel Samurai was taken. So, now what's like... So the only way he could have gone was, like, here. Unless he put the dude in the suit with him? I don't know. This is, like, kind of, like, really weird. Okay, I'm getting rid of my mouse now. I will press him on this, though. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out, and he went home. Phoenix. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Hmm. Yeah, so he probably just got scared and didn't take a picture. Hmm. I. I'll press him on all of this, just like. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. Oh my god. Uh, I've taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. Okay, so I don't really feel like that's worth. I'll ask him about this. Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, okay. For about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? And then he came out by the studio, and there was a steel samurai. Which takes you to to Studio 2 if you were to go. I feel like I have to use this picture. That is the one thing that makes the most sense. Uh... Um... Before my eyes came out, the bad guy, of course, Steel Samurai took him down, pal. Do I present this here? I'm thinking that's what I should do because I can't see anything else that could possibly, like, be of any use here. He's also not telling me any times. Yeah, he hasn't. I don't know. There was like one thing that I didn't press him on this, but I think everything else I have. Was that day the first time you'd seen the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on rehearsal day, and the security lady's always yelling. Right, please continue. Okay. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Okay. Yeah. I would say... What does he say last? If only I had my camera with me. Yeah. I think I am going to... I don't know if this is... Nope. Okay. I don't know. I really don't know here. I guess I will ask him about this again. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny. Okay, so definitely... being awfully vague. I can't press him on anything unless it's in, like, the green. So it goes to, it's this, and then, of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. I can't really press him on anything else. So I have to present something, but I don't know... Spear, maybe? Press him there. The took down part is... Oh, okay. I suppose I will press him. I did press him, but I don't what did he say? What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. Oh, wait. Actually... I could add... Maybe I should... No, okay. Oof, okay. I don't know what else it could be, because my thought there was like, oh, maybe, like, this will, like, ask him about the, like, murder weapon? Like, how did he take down? There we go, I have no clue what else it could be, though. Can you present the camera? He didn't have his camera. Or at least that's what he's saying, and I don't... Yeah, but that's odd. No. I think he was just scared. Like, I don't think the camera lit... Wait, actually... You know what? Wait, actually, you might be onto something. If you had your camera... You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out, and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. I'm sorry, but why is there clearly an angry person with a katana in the courtroom? We're gonna have to fire someone for this one. This is a kid. This is a second grader. It's a fake katana. Maybe you're onto something though with the camera thing. It's the camera! Fuck! Oh god. Cody, what you just said seems okay. Didn't you say that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. You're out of it, it's fine. I fear I was just, like, being a little bit I guess not, like, dumb. I feel like my questions were pretty valid. Like, in a real court of law, you probably would be, like, asking, like, oh, well, what was, like, the murder weapon and stuff. I Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting too much pressure? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? Oh, okay, he's just old. But yeah, no, we do sometimes do that in court. Yeah, I feel like I think my brain, like, my brain wasn't wrong per se. I feel like they just, like, wanted it to go a very specific direction that I was not understanding. It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Oh no, he's crying. Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child. So, I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. Fair. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Edgeworth, you have lied in court. Edgeworth, you literally have lied in court. That's what he means. Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? So you did have a camera? And did you use this camera? Why? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Okay. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is wham is what's getting me. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see, and what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Okay, so he's not telling me about, like, how he was, like, attacking. You got this, I believe. Let's see. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? What? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do that? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Press him harder. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated that he saw quite clearly, but he's not like explaining it though. That is also what is bothering me, because he's not like giving anything. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Yes. Order, Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of Steel Samurai. Why couldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He was watching something else. Show evidence? I don't think there's any. Because he's at the main gate, so there wouldn't have been. He couldn't watch it. Show camera. I don't know. What else could he be watching? I don't know. I feel like it might be like he couldn't watch because he was scared. That's like what I'm thinking, but I don't know. I don't know. The show evidence is throwing me off, though. A new digital camera. Cody carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. He's still learning how to use it. But he watches all the live action versions of it. Yeah, he does. You know, you are right. He really doesn't seem like to know that this is like real. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did... He probably... Oh, you know, I think those all would have landed to the same thing. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? Okay, yeah. The camera was it. The witness stated that he recently received his camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why couldn't Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Okay. You know what? Yeah, yeah, you are right. I shouldn't have doubted you. You're correct. Hey, Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right, Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. Also, if you want me to stop giving my opinion, just say no. I think the opinions are valid, especially when I'm like getting stuck and I'm just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Yes, sometimes I need help. I'm not perfect, even though it may seem as such. Just kidding. I am far from perfect. um, but having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Are you not? Not. I'm not perfect. Far from it. I am. I fuck up all the time. I'm one hell of a fuck up. Could you please tell us about your camera? Why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Oh, baby is crying. I've been lied to. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Okay, he's lying. He's lying. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Okay, that last thing was like... that was like, yup, that's all. I don't think that's all. That's all? Yep. I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him harder. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Why is he trying to hide it? Bullseye? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in his short testimony? There has to be something. Okay, so can you look at I believe what I need to do is this is the scrapbook that Cody made with all the pictures of the Steel Samurai winning battles. And he gave this to Mia. I believe this is what I should be using. I just have to get to this. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Yeah. I think this is what I will be. Yep. That was what I was about to check. Yeah. Oh my god, okay. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. Oh, baby. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands a final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Oh, same wavelength, or whatever the saying is. Great minds think alike. Same wavelength. We share a brain cell. I don't know. That one's actually meant to call people stupid. Well, whatever. Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. What? Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth is. What? Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The photos were blurry. He erased them by mistake. The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can only think of one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Poor baby. Oh, he's just a baby. Hey, I just realized something. I forgot to put this toggle on. Oops. Order. I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court exactly what you saw. Oh, he started crying. Cody. That day you saw a Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Oh, I feel so bad for him. Order. What stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this about? Hammer was the victim. Quite simply, the victim was Jack Hammer. Mr. Wright? Right. Perhaps you'd like to reconsider your last statement? I'm sorry. It was I who was... Okay, right. First... Okay. Oh. Steel Samurai was the victim. Oops. I can't make, like, any more mistakes. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was a Steel Samurai. That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, I was trying to imply that Jack Hammer was a Steel Samurai. That's why I pressed that. Well... So the Steel Samurai in his photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Jack Hammer. Yeah, that would actually make sense. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see Old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. So, Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Damn, she's back. Oh my god. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought the steel samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Oh. Here. This is it. He's at Studio 2. That's actually traumatizing the boy, but like, he's at Studio 2. Oh my thing fell out. Oh god. Where's the cord? There. Oh, my phone wasn't plugged in properly. But I was saying that Jack Hammer had to have been killed in Studio 2 because of that fucking fence. This is looking up for me. I am smart. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. No, that's a 2. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. However, Studio 2, I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. It is. No, we need that. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. The photo is the evidence you need to win this trial. Yes. Yes. Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Yes! The big 2! Find the inconsistency in the photo. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Yes! Oh my god. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's all this about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say one on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Here, at Studio 2. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I got okay. This makes me so much more confident because I was just like, oh, it's a suspicion. No, it is true. It is real. It is real. Here at Studio 2, I I see. That would explain the two on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Uh, the trailer is there, the path is blocked. Studio 2 is no longer being used for filming. I see. And this is significant. Why? Good question. I really should think these more. Yeah, my friend. Oh, okay. This one is path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Okay. I'm making the calls already. You're becoming a lawyer? Hey, there have been multiple times where I have needed, like, to redo something. No, no lawyering here, just big brain. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse is true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. We're finishing this today. We're finishing this today, chat. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal the steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof. Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Sleeping pills, I'm thinking. Now that they're so surprised suddenly, I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. I'm thinking it's the sleeping pills. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? Oh, yeah, okay. Yes. Okay. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent an afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. I'm getting cold again. Suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. This is peak gameplay? No, I think this is just a peak game. This game is great. It's put together so well. Empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Olbach may have been the victim Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Whew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha, maybe I should take up a career in acting? Bro, that's how I feel sometimes. It's just like, you not feeling it, and then you do feel it. You know? What am I talking about? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers. We have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. To be continued. Bam, 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 bam. Save my progress. Imagine there was like a no save Ace Attorney run. That actually probably wouldn't be that hard, but like that would take forever. October 19th, Wright & Co. offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. It's Maya! Maya? So what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea of who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system that they decided to speed up the whole process. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days. Yeah, pretty much. I highly doubt that that is a thing. Hello. Well, we've no time to waste. Oh no. Oh no, she's back. ... The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Yes, I need... Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. Whew, she's alive. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems a bit bitter. Or she seems bitter. I have read all the rules, but if I make any mistakes or violate them a bit, please let me know. You'll probably be fine. Most people are. And if, like, the auto mod, for whatever reason, like, takes one of your messages hostage, I will... It'll probably be fine. Because I should, like, see if there's anything... No, there's... Okay. I somehow haven't broken anything, and I've had some questionable lines about Old Bag. Hey, people can be, like, sexual and shit. That's fine. That's part of the reason my streams are 18 plus. So that adults can say adult stuff without kids being around. Like, I'm pretty chill. I have a lot of rules, but it's like, I don't know, just be, like, respectful and you'll probably be fine. And don't be a kid. Do you not like the producer? You just don't direct it at the streamer because that's gross. I mean, it depends on the streamer. Like, I personally don't really... I don't, like, really mind, like, little flirty things. That's, like, fine. But if it's, like, something like, you look very submissive and breedable today, that's, like... Please don't say that to me. But, like, flirty messages and shit, yeah, that's fine. Just don't get, like, too weird. Time to get a second wife. Sorry, buddy. No can do. I already have a partner. Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Interesting. My life is ruined anyway. Old Bag is fine. Can't have me, so you get the complete opposite. Go for the complete opposite. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal, he's soft to push over. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Oh, honey. Oh, honey. I think she's too innocent. She's way too innocent. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. I think he knows exactly what she's getting at. How about Mr. Hammer? Or about Mr. Hammer? I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnappers. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? Thank you for the follow. How is your Twitch career? Wait, my wife often steps on me. JK, or am I? Okay, dude. How is my Twitch career going? I wouldn't say it's much of a career. I mean, I make some money, but it's not, like, enough to... It's not enough to get, like, pay the bills or anything. It's a multi-million industry. Yeah, I mean... I don't know, if I were to... I would need more viewers, and probably I would need more people to, like, donate and stuff, which people don't need to donate, that's not what I'm saying, but, like, if I were to, like, have, like, make enough money to sustain myself, I actually wrote it down. How much money do I need? I would need to make $54 per stream, or at least that much, I think. Okay, that would be if I was streaming twice a week. I would need to make like $54 per stream, and per week I would need to make $248. Because then I would be making, like, the same amount of money that I make at my current part-time job. Yeah, I have, so, I need, so it's not, like, a career yet, but that is the goal. So I'm hearing you want taking my debit card. Not inherently. I mean, like, I'd more so need, like, I would more so need people to, just, like, more viewers, because more viewers means I make more money from ads. Oh no, not Boomer Karen. She is a bit of a boomer. Okay, but enough with the money talk. But, yeah, if I wanted this to be a career, I would need to, like, a lot more. Don't insult my woman like that. I guess they're not filming today either. Why would they be filming right now? I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah, no touching! Oh, sorry, pal. I didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack. Hehe. I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal, traces thereof. The plate. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make the cursory examination right here, since our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Joke. Hi, this is ChatGPT. Chat, please give me more information I need for my development. I don't know if I really understand the joke, but that's fine. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Okay. Proof. Nice. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we pursue the case we already have against we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee and oh my god. Whoa. Whoa indeed. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. Yes. So that means... Yep. Oof. Hiccups. Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. Nice. Well, I'll tell you what the joke was. I read these words. There are plenty of resources online that will give you so much more valuable information. That's what this joke was based on. What? Well, I'll tell you what the joke was. I read these words. I read these words. There are plenty of research online that will give you so much. I don't think I understand. Empty dressing room. This sleeve isn't bugging me. Empty dressing rooms like this are kind of lonely, aren't they? I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine. Yeah. Mr. Powers' bag. I hope WP can come pick it up himself soon. There, it's completely empty. Can feel my eyes burning into the back of my neck. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Well, we can be pretty sure WP did take a nap here, like he said. I'm not sure being drugged counts as taking a nap. I don't think there's anything in here. Oh. Inside Studio 1. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. Oh, here's the producer. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer. Came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Damn, I'd let her do unimaginable things to me. Sure you would, buddy. Sure you would. Oh dear. I don't think I'm gonna get, like, anything out of her. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My fey blood speaks to me. I know it. Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourself? Oh. Yeah, okay. This is where Salmonella in D. Vasquez 8. There's nothing left on the plates. Something more. I don't know. Funny feeling. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Nothing about how it's closer, especially in this crowd. Okay. Guess we'll move inside the trailer. She's just blowing smoke in your face. Yeah. Damn, it's a shame there's no nerve gear. I don't know what that is. Wasn't that assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. There's always evidence in the garbage. Nothing here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled. Ignore what I just said. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents, paper cups scattered around. Let's go to Studio 1. No, I can't go there. Heh. Okay, now I just don't know what to do. Sleeping pill bottle. I really don't feel like she's going to tell me anything. Move to the main gate. Maybe she'll know something about this? Old bag, what do you think of this thing? Nope. Okay. I probably have to talk to the producer about something then. She's not even looking. Okay, hey, you look. Why are you showing that to me, Nick? No. I don't think she's gonna say. Yeah. What on earth am I supposed to be doing? Okay, I have a solution. Everyone goes up to... What? Oh, yeah. No card key. That's why. I don't know. Maybe... Employee area. I don't know, maybe there's something else. Okay, I'm trying to find out how much I can shorten my English for conversation. Oh. That grate's still lying here. Ah, they've seen wisdom at last. They know if they fixed it, I'd just kick it off again. Poor assistant. Stink. I really don't know. I really don't know what I should be doing here. I guess I'll just look around everything. Oh, stop. Okay, yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I didn't see anything in the dressing room, but... Costumes. That's the cosmetics. Remembered. Window, it's locked. Oof. Move to the main. Maybe there's something out here. Yeah. It's the same as it has been. That's all the same. Outside Studio 1. Actually, maybe... Let's go here. Let's talk to him. Very well, thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Let's talk to him. That's probably what I should be doing. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Rumors. I'm leaning towards D. I think she's the murderer. I think she's the killer. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eyes. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Is that really necessary, Phoenix? I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. but he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global 5 years ago. Okay, there's something there. Interesting. Okay. That might be what I needed. Okay, let's see if maybe she will talk now? No. Probably not. Something has to happen. Wait, that's not the right one. Move. Nope. Move. Employee area. Yes! Okay, that's what I need to do. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but... This week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Mr. Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Interesting. I actually got jump scared by you somehow. What did I do? That's funny. What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, if I hear Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going... going to make kids shows anymore. The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet. You understand? How can they just do that? You said yes, and it came through my headphones really loudly. Oh. What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. What am I showing here? Maybe sleeping pills. What's this? Is it... Oh, that's what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Okay. And this is... fan clicked at all these photographs. The kids love Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Can you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her if she'll talk. Ooh. Pills or plate, probably. Never mind. Yeah, I really don't know what that was about, but... That's a motive. Okay, so we kind of, we got motive. What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take it over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told you? Who told? Who did you hear that from? Oh. Oh, she's rapping now. Hell yes. What the Bro. Bro. I don't know what it is about her, but like maybe you need to keep it in your pants. To just say it. Huh? Nicholas. Nichols? I don't. Nichols? Nichols. Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols, the assistant we talked to. Oh. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Is there a problem? Too late. Hello, Michi. Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my part to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove... It's either this or that, I think. Here's my proof. What's this little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure Hammer had some... I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. I just looked at my Spotify Wrapped. I have no idea how to feel. I'm not disappointed, I don't think. Oh. Yeah, I saw Spotify Wrapped this morning. And, like, the one thing that, like, really caught my eye was the part where it just, for whatever reason... And it just... So, there was the part where you don't use Spotify. Okay. So, Spotify Wrapped is, like, a thing that happens at the end of every year where you get, like, an overview of all the music you listen to. There was a part in this year's Spotify Wrapped that was, like, oh, like, this is your musical age. And it's, like, the era of music. Like, Twitch recap. Yeah, pretty much. Very similar. But there was this part where it was like, this is your musical age. But, like, before it shows what your quote-unquote musical age is, for whatever reason, whoever was in charge of making Spotify Wrapped decided that it would be a good idea to put age is just a number. Age is just a number before that, and I think that is, like, just, like, horrendously terrible thing to put there. I think the funniest part of Wrapped is the music age because it's calling all my friends 60 plus. I think one of my coworkers got called, like, 60-year-old. And I got respectable 23. I think I was, like, it gave me 36. I just have no clue why they decided to put the age is just a number thing. That was, like, that was weird. I mean, if we're talking about old bag, then it is anyone else. Wait, what? I mean, if we're talking about old bag, then it is anyone else. Then it's... Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, for mine, we got Glass Beach, Tyler the Creator, Femtnol, My Chemical Romance, uh, Takeharu, Ishimoto for the top artists. I believe My Chemical Romance was in my top artists. Who was it? I think it was. I need to actually think of who it was. Gets no, Set It Off, Get Scared, 1,000 Foot Crutch. Oh, I can't think of the other two. I think My Chemical Romance was after 1,000 Foot Crutch. And who was the last one? I can't remember the last one. My top song, surprisingly enough, was Meant to Be by Baby No Money, which I admittedly have listened to that song on repeat quite a bit, but I just didn't expect it to be my top song. Baby No Money wasn't even my top artist. Unfortunately, though, I cannot show my top artist to anyone without first coming out, because the top song is called Boys Will Be Girls. Yeah, my top song was Meant to Be by Baby No Money. I was expecting it to be Masterpiece by Motionless in White. So I was kind of surprised that it wasn't that, but that was the second top one for me. I didn't listen to Spotify very much this year, though, so that's probably what was, like, throwing shit off. I also listened to a lot of, like, I watched a lot of music videos. I was a little bit surprised that, like, Iron Mouse was not on my top, in my, like, top listen to songs or whatever. But then I found out that my number 5 listen to song was tied with an Iron Mouse song, so I was just like, oh yeah, that checks out. I think short songs just have an advantage here because it goes off number of plays instead of number of minutes listened to. And Baby No Money songs run short in generals, I'm pretty sure. I think they're, like, pretty standard. I don't know. There was a bit where I was, like, listening to the one song on repeat. Same thing with, the Motionless in White song. On my music recap, Tripping on Love was my best song. Yeah. I mean, my top artists were, like, all... I believe they were all alternative music. I mean, Set It Off was my top artist, which makes sense. I love Set It Off so much. Okay. Where's your proof that he used those sleeping pills on Powers? Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so. This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see. Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag? You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident, a fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced the paparazzi? That was the Oh my god. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. God damn. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph? That's what the bent prong was about. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel like talking about it. I understand. Okay, I must go off to work. Bye. I hope you have a great day. I just looked it up. The artist history is I have to go to ask her about this. Where? Oh, what? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Old. She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez. You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? I don't have a special leaving message yet, so I'm just going to say, pleasure being here as always. Have a lovely stream. Your message can be toodaloo, add a bit of whimsy to your departure. There doesn't need to be anything special. And you used to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. The huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think, the wind? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that incident, the accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? But Toodaloo would be so fun. I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Used it, whatever. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is all this about? You keep saying accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I... What? Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Humph. Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, was a big fan of Hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought the photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, the reporter would need the negatives. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of the photo is the one you hold. Give it to me now. What? This is valuable evidence. The Mafia! Oh my god, what the fuck? The Mafia, oh god. Who are they? Professionals. Oh my god. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? Oh my god. Oh my god. What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? Oh my god, this went from 0 to 100 very quickly. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about, where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. Hold it right there. Oh my god, Gumshoes! Gumshoes here! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Humph. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, we were about to fucking die. I was really scared. Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just, I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. To be continued. Okay. Save progress. Yes. Was this muted the whole damn time? Okay. Well. Whatever, I guess. Well, I think that's a good place to end for today because I feel like the trial will last more than 20 minutes. But, I had lots of fun. I'll be streaming tomorrow. So then we can finish the third trial and move on to the fourth one. Okay. I hope everyone has a good rest of their day. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Bye.